5 morning habits of successful people. Let me ask you something. How do you start your morning? Do you roll over, check your phone, and scroll through garbage? Do you hit snooze like you're allergic to effort? Or do you wake up like a warrior ready to dominate? The way you start your morning isn't just a routine. It's a declaration of war on weakness. You want success? Then you better own your mornings like your life depends on it, because it does. Win the war before the world wakes up. When that alarm goes off, you have 2 choices: win or lose. And make no mistake, hitting snooze is losing. Rolling over, checking your phone, scrolling through social media like a mindless zombie, that's losing. Laying in bed, telling yourself you'll get up in 5 more minutes, that's losing. And losing in the first moments of your day sets the tone for the rest of it. Successful people don't wait for the world to wake up. They get up and own the battlefield while everyone else is still dreaming. You think champions wait for the competition to catch up? Hell no. They build an undeniable lead before the world even knows the race has started. It's not about waking up early just to say you did it. It's about waking up with purpose. You don't roll out of bed and hope to get things done. You attack the day. Before the world wakes up, you've already stacked victories. Maybe you've crushed a workout. Maybe you've read 10 pages of a book that levels up your mind. Maybe you've written down your game plan so you don't drift through the day like some lost soul. The point is, you're in control before the world can throw distractions at you. Weak people wait for life to happen to them. Strong people make life happen on their terms. The moment you open your eyes, you're either winning or you're getting your ass handed to you. And if you're losing that first battle, don't expect to suddenly flip the switch later in the day. That's not how it works. The early morning hours are sacred because that's when you prove who you really are. No audience, no applause, just you versus you. That's where discipline is built. That's where success is born. Because when you consistently win the war before the world wakes up, you become unstoppable. Embrace the suck. You want to be great? Then stop looking for easy. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop hoping the road is smooth. It won't be. It never is. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you can start dominating. Most people run from discomfort. They hit snooze. They avoid pain. They stay inside their little bubble of convenience. And that's exactly why they stay weak. You don't grow from comfort. You grow from suffering. You grow from forcing yourself to do the things you don't want to do. That's where the edge is. That's where you separate yourself from the pack. When you wake up and it's freezing outside, your weak mind says, stay in bed. Tell it to shut up. Get up anyway. When you're tired and your body's begging for rest, push anyway. That moment when everything in you is screaming to stop, that's where champions are built. Pain is the price of progress. Struggle is the cost of strength. If you don't make yourself suffer every day in some way, life will do it for you and you won't be ready. So you have a choice: train for the pain or be crushed by it. Every morning, find a way to suffer. Take the cold shower. Get outside and run when it's raining. Lift heavy when you're tired. Read something hard that forces your mind to work. Do something that sucks on purpose. Because when you make suffering your ally, nothing can break you. Not the weather, not the pain, not the excuses, nothing. Put your mind in a cage fight. Every morning, the second you wake up, there's a fight happening inside your head. One side wants you to be weak. It whispers, stay in bed. You deserve it. Take it easy today. The other side, it's the savage in you. It's the part that wants more, that wants to push, that wants to dominate. And the second you open your eyes, those two sides start throwing punches. Most people, they tap out. They let the weak voice win before they even get out of bed. They make excuses. They negotiate with themselves. And that's why they lose. Because once you lose the first fight of the day, that weakness spreads like a disease. You let it slide once and it owns you. Your mind is your toughest opponent, not your boss, not your circumstances, not the people who doubt you. The real battle is always inside. And just like a cage fight, if you don't come in ready to swing, you're going to get knocked the hell out. You have to step into that mental arena and dominate. That means no hesitation, no second guessing. The moment you hear that weak voice, slam the door on it. Drown it out with action. If your mind says, I don't feel like it, you respond, I don't care. If your body says, I'm too tired, you tell it, shut up and move. You don't wait until you feel ready, you make yourself ready. This fight happens every single day. And every single day you have to win. Because if you don't, that weak voice starts building power. It starts taking control. And before you know it, you're soft, you're average, just another person making excuses instead of making progress. But if you step into that cage and go to war, if you fight for your discipline, fight for your purpose, fight for your potential, you become dangerous. You become unstoppable. Because when your mind learns that quitting isn't an option, you become the kind of person who doesn't break. Put your mind in a cage fight. Every morning, the second you wake up, there's a fight happening inside your head. One side wants you to be weak. It whispers, stay in bed. You deserve it. Take it easy today. The other side, it's the savage in you. It's the part that wants more, that wants to push, that wants to dominate. And the second you open your eyes, those two sides start throwing punches. Most people, they tap out. They let the weak voice win before they even get out of bed. They make excuses, they negotiate with themselves, and that's why they lose. Because once you lose the first fight of the day, that weakness spreads like a disease. You let it slide once and it owns you. Your mind is your toughest opponent, not your boss, not your circumstances, not the people who doubt you. The real battle is always inside. And just like a cage fight, if you don't come in ready to swing, you're going to get knocked the hell out. You have to step into that mental arena and dominate. That means no hesitation, no second guessing. The moment you hear that weak voice, slam the door on it. Drown it out with action. If your mind says, I don't feel like it, you respond, I don't care. If your body says, I'm too tired, you tell it, shut up and move. You don't wait until you feel ready. You make yourself ready. This fight happens every single day. And every single day you have to win. Because if you don't, that weak voice starts building power. It starts taking control. And before you know it, you're soft, you're average, you're just another person making excuses instead of making progress. But if you step into that cage and go to war, if you fight for your discipline, fight for your purpose, fight for your potential, you become dangerous. You become unstoppable. Because when your mind learns that quitting isn't an option, you become the kind of person who doesn't break. Attack the day with purpose. You don't just wake up and exist. You wake up and go to war. Every single day is a battlefield. And the second your feet hit the ground, you better have a mission. Weak people drift through life like a damn leaf in the wind. No direction, no drive, no plan. And that's why they lose. Successful people don't start their day wondering what to do. They attack it with precision. They have a purpose and they execute on it relentlessly. They don't waste time checking their phone first thing, scrolling through garbage, getting distracted by nonsense. No, they wake up and lock in. They move with intention. They know exactly what needs to be done, and they get after it like their life depends on it, because it does. The way you start your day dictates how the rest of it unfolds. You start sloppy, you finish sloppy. You start slow, you stay slow. But if you wake up and flip the switch immediately, if you get moving with focus and discipline, suddenly you're unstoppable. Suddenly, no obstacle, no excuse, no outside force can knock you off your path. But here's the truth. Purpose isn't found. It's created. You build it through daily discipline. through setting clear, unshakable standards for yourself, through refusing to waste a single damn second on things that don't push you forward. Every morning, you decide, are you going to attack the day or are you going to let the day attack you? Win the first hour, win the day. The first hour of your day isn't just a warm-up. It's the battleground. It's where you either build momentum or fall apart. It's where you prove whether you're serious about your life or just playing pretend. Most people, they lose this battle before it even starts. They hit snooze, they roll over, they check their phones like mindless zombies, scrolling through other people's lives before they even take control of their own. And they wonder why they feel lost. They wonder why they never get ahead. But the ones who dominate, the ones who wake up and take control immediately, those are the ones who win. Because the first hour isn't just about getting up. It's about setting the tone. It's about sending a message to your own mind that today is not a day to be wasted. You want success? You want discipline? You want to be the kind of person who doesn't break, doesn't fold, doesn't make excuses? Then you start your day like a warrior. Before the world can throw distractions at you, before weakness can creep in, you already have your mind locked in. Only that means crushing a workout before the sun comes up. Maybe it means hitting the cold shower, shocking your system awake. Maybe it means reading something that sharpens your mind instead of poisoning it with negativity. Whatever it is, you decide what that first hour looks like and you execute with precision. Because here's the truth. If you own the first hour, the rest of the day falls in line. You walk into every situation sharper, stronger, and already ahead. But if you waste that first hour, if you start slow, unfocused, and weak, the whole day slips through your fingers. So ask yourself, what kind of person are you? Do you control your morning or does your morning control you? Because the first 60 minutes decide everything. Burn the excuses before breakfast. Excuses are the disease that keep people average. And most people wake up infected. Before they even get out of bed, their mind is already making up reasons why today's the day they can't. I didn't sleep enough. I'll start tomorrow. I've got too much going on. Shut that weak talk down. Burn it, destroy it, kill it before it kills you. You think champions wake up and wait for perfect conditions? You think they give a damn if they're tired? Hell no. They don't let excuses breathe, not even for a second. Before the sun is up, they've already silenced the weakness trying to creep into their head. So before breakfast, you handle your business. You push through the tiredness. You throw your excuses in the fire and you get after it. Because once you prove to yourself that you don't need motivation, that you don't need to feel like it, that you can dominate even when it sucks, you become unstoppable. So what's it going to be? Are you burning your excuses or are they burning you? No more weak mornings, no more weak life. Success isn't magic. It's not luck. It's built in the trenches of your morning routine. Every single day you wake up with a choice to dominate or to drift, to attack or to fold, to rise or to stay the same. And if you're not winning that battle in the morning, don't expect to win anywhere else. Look around. Most people are sleepwalking through life, hitting snooze on their alarm and on their potential, complaining about why they're not where they want to be while doing nothing to change it. You want to be like them, then keep making excuses. But if you want to be different, if you want to be elite, you start winning before the world wakes up. You embrace the suck. You put your mind in a cage fight and refuse to lose. You talk to yourself like a savage because the world will break you if you don't. You attack the day with purpose, owning the first hour like your life depends on it. And before breakfast, you've already burned every excuse to the ground. That's how champions are made. That's how warriors are built. And if you're waiting for some perfect moment to start, wake up. The perfect moment is a lie. The only moment that matters is right now. So what's it going to be? Are you going to wake up and take control, or are you going to let life control you? Because in the end, the morning you create is the life you live. Now get out there and handle your business.